Esports sat down with the LoL GOAT to talk back-to-back international titles, watching his teammates grow alongside him, and what's left to tackle after an 11-year career. It's hard to find any new road left for Faker to tread. Ask anyone who's followed professional League of Legends for any amount of time between 2013 and today, they'll tell you he's the greatest to ever play the game. Ask anyone who's even had a cursory glance at esports at some point in their lives, they'll at least know his name. And for a scene that's as niche in the grander cultural zeitgeist as League is, that's enough. Now in his 11th professional League season, Faker is still the standard bearer for a game that's just a few years older than his career. Fresh off claiming his 4th World Championship last November, Faker is back on the international stage at this year's mid-season invitational with the potential to do something the T1 franchise hasn't done in a decade, establish a new dynasty. Winning back-to-back international titles in competitive League is a near impossible feat, and doing it in the same season is even harder. Only one franchise, T1, has ever pulled it off when it won 4 straight international events between 2015 and 2017 under the SK Telecom T1 umbrella. SKT T1's dominance has been historically blended with that era of early League, and as the game now establishes a foothold in the 2020s, long-time T1 fans would love nothing more than to see the organization climb back to the top of the mountain. Having the mid laner who has been there since the beginning usher in a new age of dominance for the franchise after being part of the original blueprint for so long, as well as a key piece during the rare down years for the team, would be extra satisfying. Faker has famously taken things game by game and rarely tournament by tournament. At this year's MSI, he's putting Worlds 2023 firmly in the rearview mirror and not even thinking once about the implications of a dynasty despite the opportunity to create another one being right there. I would rather focus on the tournament itself rather than concern myself with the records or the numbers, Faker told Esports. Perhaps the most gratifying thing for Faker, and T1 fans, throughout the development of this new era for the team has been the chance to watch the current iteration of its roster not only stick together but completely develop alongside one another. It's exceedingly rare in esports for a team to last more than one off-season without at least one roster move, but T1 has now kept its core 5 intact for the 3rd consecutive season, with 4 current starters having been on the team since 2021, a year that's practically in a different era altogether for most teams. T1's players are all very unique in their own ways, Faker said. We're able to accomplish great goals together and all display our own unique playstyles. I guess that's why fans are so passionate about our org, too.